What happens when a delightfully eccentric, fiercely imaginative 19th century orphan living in a quirky English village fills her private diaries with razor-sharp observations, encounters with eccentric aristocrats, and endless trouble? You get the Unselected Journals of Emma M. Lyon, Volume 1, the charming, whimsical, and deeply cozy historical indie darling by Beth Brower. The narrative is set in the fictional, delightfully chaotic town of Arcadian London during the late 19th century. The story follows Emma M. Lyon, a young woman with a penchant for getting into extraordinary predicaments, a deep love for literature, and an absolute refusal to conform to Victorian societal expectations. Living in a boarding house filled with wonderfully eccentric characters and armed with her trusty journals, Emma documents her daily life, which is constantly upended by comical mishaps, societal absurdities, and her complicated relationship with her infuriatingly handsome aristocratic neighbor, Lord Archibald Arceneaux. The true brilliance of this cozy masterpiece lies in its exquisite epistolary-style prose and its pitch-perfect homage to classic Victorian literature, evoking the witty social satire of Jane Austen combined with the cozy warmth of Little Women and Anne of Green Gables. Brower crafts an utterly immersive world where everyday events, such as disastrous tea parties, attempts at finding gainful employment, and navigating the rigid rules of high society etiquette, transform into laugh-out-loud comedic adventures. Emma's narrative voice is an absolute triumph. She is fiercely intelligent, self-deprecating, deeply loyal to her friends, and completely unfiltered. The slow-burn, bantering chemistry between Emma and Lord Archibald crackles with delightful tension, anchored by witty verbal sparring and an underlying mutual devotion that readers cannot help but root for. Beneath the cozy atmosphere, humorous escape-ins, and old-fashioned charm, the Unselected Journals of Emma M. Lyon, Volume 1, delivers a heartwarming reading experience that brilliantly proves the most extraordinary adventures often happen right in your own eccentric backyard. Supported by a wonderfully rich and colorful ensemble cast of quirky townsfolk, gossiping neighbors, and loyal companions, this volume establishes an unforgettable foundation for a beloved indie series. Brower's writing is sharp, witty, and endlessly quotable, turning ordinary domestic moments into pure magic. Ultimately, the Unselected Journals of Emma M. Lyon, Volume 1, delivers a delightful, heartwarming reading experience that brilliantly proves the most extraordinary adventures often happen right in your own eccentric backyard.